And I have finally landed in a place where I feel like I've put together a short list of sustainable success strategies in self-compassion, and I just had to share it with you. If this sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned. Hey, what's up, co-musers? LJ Malberg with Compassionate Muse here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. On this channel, I love to talk about industry best practices, industry interviews, mindfulness, meditation, how-tos, and more, all at the intersection of business, people, and compassion. If you love what you see here, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified each time I release a new video every week. And now, let's get into it. I don't know about you, but in 2020, I had to take a really good hard look at where I was falling short in the area of self-compassion. For me, self-compassion is the ability to see that I am struggling, identify areas where I'm struggling, and have the intention to want to alleviate that suffering. Through trial and error, I've come up with some vehicles that work towards self-compassion that have consistently supported me, and I've had to let go of some that have not supported me well. So here's the main area where I have found consistent support. The first is time management. And in the last two videos that I've done, I talk about time blocking your calendar and aligning it with energy calendar blocking on your calendar, two halves to a whole that really set you up for sustained success. It helps set real, tangible boundaries right on your calendar where you can look and see how to best allocate your time. The second area, it's humor. It's having a sense of humor. I've had an interesting development in my own meditation practice over the past year where I'm noticing how hilarious I am. I mean, I've always known that I'm extremely hilarious, but just the act of meditating and witnessing my thoughts from an objective point of view, being able to separate me from my thoughts and see how funny I am, dark-humored or otherwise, how silly I can be, has provided me with such a sense of lightness, and this was completely unexpected. I've been meditating for a very long time, daily. I've had a meditation practice for over 20 years. And so to fall upon this in the era of COVID is absolutely a blessing. I highly encourage embracing humor, lightness, not taking yourself too seriously. Obviously, there are lots of serious things going on in the world, so I am not making light of that at all. But making sure that you can stay light within, I think, is a very great, sustainable self-compassion practice. The third area where I have found the most success in a self-compassion practice is being flexible in my time. So I know I just talked about time blocking, but something that I love to include when I'm talking about time blocking and energy calendar blocking is the 80-20 rule, where yes, you do your best to stick to your calendar and your time blocks 80% of the time, but you give yourself and others grace 20% of the time. This helps you be nimble, it helps you be open to new ideas, it helps prevent you from being too rigid. If we're too rigid, we break. So the key to success is being flexible some of the time, and only you can know best, but ask yourself questions like, is this both urgent and important? If so, I need to be open to looking at it. This next area is a doozy for me. Human connection and support. Community. In Buddhism, we call it Sangha. This piece for me has been probably more important than all the other pieces combined in terms of allowing me to share the depths of my emotions beyond what's just going on in my head. Having a sounding board with someone, having a community of people that love me, that care about me. Doesn't have to be in a romantic way, although that is lovely too. But it really is just about human connection and the empathy connection, where people are having a shared experience at a certain level. It doesn't mean you have to fix. So human connection is just connecting. It's just listening to understand. And if you're interested in learning more about listening to understand, I will link that video right here so you can check that out as well. The next area where I have found sustained success in self-compassion is movement, moving my body. It has been a game changer for me in the movement department. As a former dancer, I need to move my body, and I need to do it in a way that I can express myself. That's been really helpful. In addition, I've asked my husband to support me by getting out and taking walks with me around the neighborhood. The final area where I have found sustained success in self-compassion strategies is in stillness. And when I say stillness, yes, I do mean meditation. If you don't have a meditation practice, I highly encourage you to try it out. The point is not to get rid of the thoughts. I have a lot of people over the years talk to me about their attempt to practice meditation. The point isn't to get your brain to turn off. That's not the point of meditation. The point of meditation is to watch your thoughts come and go without attaching any significance or importance to them. That is one style of meditation. There are many, many styles of meditation out there, but quite frankly, if you are trying to empty your brain with no thoughts, you are essentially attempting brain death, which is not what you want, I'm assuming. It's just being still. It's being still with your thoughts. It's being open enough to look inward and to say to yourself, you know, whatever I see when I look in, whether it's painful, whether it's funny, whether it's sad, whether it makes me angry, whatever it is that I see, it's okay. This type of a practice has sustained me through this past year, and over my almost 21 years of practice in Buddhist meditation, I can tell you that although sometimes I still feel like I have a beginner's mind, the benefits of meditation, the science-based evidence around all the benefits of meditation are overwhelming. And quite frankly, I just like myself better. I know myself better than I ever have before. And I don't take myself as seriously as I used to, which I think is a really good thing. And that circles back to what I was saying about humor. I hope this has been so helpful to you in setting yourself up for success and sustained success in self-compassion into 2021. I would really love to hear how it's going for you in areas where you're practicing self-compassion and what you're trying. Let me know what I've missed. Let me know if anything that I'm working on, you're also working on, and how it's going for you. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Compassion rocks.